Hey, how's it going, everybody? You know, it's been a really, really long time since I've uploaded a video. I think I'm gonna check it real quick, but I think it's been a couple months. I think the last video I did wasn't even a gameplay video. I drove to GameStop at midnight when Advanced Warfare released, and there was like one guy there. My last gameplay upload was October 14th, which was almost exactly 3-4 months ago. I can't count. It's early in the morning. But that was the last gameplay upload. I've been doing a lot of stuff, you know. I've been really busy with school, and I've had some like certain things going on, you know, personal demons, if you'd say. I don't know. But I'm back. I ordered a capture card actually, so I'm going to be uploading more videos because my capture card was broken. That's part of the reason I guess I didn't upload, is because my capture card was broken. But I will upload, you know, some 2K, FIFA, Halo, you know, if Halo ever works. And not Call of Duty, because I have not played a Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. I played Ghosts. Actually, I bought it, and I sold it. So, I have not played a Call of Duty since I did not buy Advanced Warfare, because since I saw I don't want to get into it. I just don't like it. But I have a few I just have a bunch of Black Ops 2 gameplays on my hard drive. I have like 30 over here. Not Black Ops 2, just all random Call of Duty. So I'm going to just be kind of dropping them every once in a while, just to get rid of them by the time Black Ops 3 comes out. So I have a couple gameplays here today. And what I want to talk about is the NFL Divisional Playoff Round, which just ended yesterday. If you don't know what it is, if you're a European or Canadian, I don't know, Canadians watch football. I know some Canadian people that watch it. Or you just don't like football, I don't know. But it is the Final 8, or the Elite 8, I guess if you want to call it, of the NFL. Is the Divisional Round. It's the 8 best teams, or at least the 8 teams that made it the farthest. Actually not the best teams, because Carolina was in it, and, you know, Philadelphia, or I don't know who else got snubbed or got screwed because of the shitty playoff format. I don't know. But I want to talk about, there's a few games. First off, we had Baltimore and New England, and I was really hoping Baltimore pulled out, you know, because I don't like the Patriots. I'm a Colts fan, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm a Patriots fan, I'm a Colts fan. You know, I just don't like the Patriots, so I was really hoping the Ravens pulled out. You know, and they were close. It was 35-31 was the final. They were winning. I think it was 31-28, right? And New England scored a touchdown late to go ahead, and Flacco had the ball, and he could have won it for him. And get your stupid rat shield out of here. But he could have won it for him. He throws this ball. He always does it, where he just throws it up in the air. And most of the time, I don't know, the defender slips. I don't know. Or what, but most of the time it gets completed somehow. I don't know. But he did it, and it didn't work out for him. And it was incomplete. Or no, it was intercepted. And that was the game. So they didn't really pull it out. I was hoping they would, but it was a hard-fought game. But they couldn't come through in the clutch. Next game was Carolina and Seattle. Nothing to talk about. Carolina sucks. Shouldn't have made the playoffs. The only reason they made it this far is because who the hell is Ryan Lindley? No offense to him. I kind of feel bad for the guy because he is the worst playoff quarterback of all time. I don't care. Andy Dalton is at least decent. But Ryan Lindley gave them no shot to win that game. That's the only reason Carolina beat them, was because they played Ryan Lindley at home. And I felt bad for the Cardinals because I actually had them as my Super Bowl favorite. When Carson Palmer was healthy. And even with Drew Stanton, they could have made it a few rounds. They might have they might have beaten Carolina, and I don't know. They wouldn't have lost those games. They might have even had the first seed or a second seed. They would have played at home. So they might have even beaten Seattle or whoever. I don't know. But that's the only reason Carolina won that game. And they got exposed. Not exposed, because everyone knew they were bad. But Seattle is just so good at home, too. So the only really chance they have... I mean, I could see Green Bay beating them. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was that. Yeah, whatever. Next one. Who is the next guy? Dallas and Green Bay. This is the controversial call, you know. How about them Cowboys, you know, Jerry Jones? Yeah, it's funny. The Cowboys fans were complaining about the call. You know, Dez Bryant made the catch. It looked like he had a touchdown, or at least, you know, got to the 1-yard line. They called it a catch. They went to commercial or something. It got reviewed. I don't know if the Packers reviewed it or the booth reviewed it. But it was reviewed and overturned. They said it wasn't a catch, which technically it wasn't a catch, you know? Go back to the Calvin Johnson rule, you know, where Calvin Johnson against the Bears back a few years ago. He made a game-winning touchdown catch, and he put the ball down to celebrate, and they said that didn't count. I don't know. It was something weird like that. But it's that same rule applied, and it's a BS rule. You know, I agree. The NFL needs to change that rule, but it is technically the rule. And the Cowboys, I gotta say, they deserve to lose that way because last week against Detroit, Detroit got screwed. Detroit had the game in the bag. They had the pass interference call, and for some reason, the refs do what refs never do, and they just went back and took away the pass interference call. They never call it, even if it was wrong. They never go back and change it. And check out this double kill right there. You know, I never used the KSG. I used it like one time, and I got that clip. I don't know. It was kind of random. But the Cowboys deserve to lose that way because they shouldn't have beat Detroit. It should have been Detroit at Green Bay. And I think Green Bay would have won that game anyway because Green Bay beat Detroit at home, and Stafford isn't the best in cold weather. You know, he plays in the dome. It's kind of like Manning. But Dallas deserved to lose that way, and it's funny to see their fans complaining because they wouldn't even be there without the refs. But Tony Romo played a pretty good game. It wasn't Romo's fault. You know, Romo, he played a good playoffs, and he kind of, I'm happy for the guy, you know, because he, all the scrutiny and the scrutinizing that goes towards him from the media and everything, you know, for not winning a playoff game, and the one playoff game he wasn't, you know, when he dropped the extra point or the field goal that would have won the game. I was happy for him. He had a good playoffs, and it wasn't his fault. He had a shitty defense. If he would have had a good defense, he would have won it. And Romo's about the only guy I like on the Cowboys, just because, you know, they're America's team bullshit. You know, no one gives a shit about the Cowboys. Maybe back in the 90s with Aikman and, like, Emmitt Smith and whoever, Irvin, I don't know, the cocaine boys. But yeah, you know, the bandwagon fans did come out, you know, like LeBron. Not saying anything bad against them, but, you know, the one good year they had, the bandwagon fans came out. I'm just saying. But, yeah, that was that, you know. And then the final game was Indianapolis finally winning a road playoff game with Andrew Luck on the road in Denver, completely shocking the world. They shocked the world. Andrew Luck outplayed Peyton Manning, and it's kind of bittersweet as a Colts fan, you know, because I've been a Colts fan my whole life. It's kind of bittersweet to beat Manning in the playoffs like that, because I feel bad for Manning as a person, not the player, as a person, just because his like worth ethic and how much he like cares about the game. I don't know. It's just, and for him to lose in the playoffs in the first round, or like one and done every time so often, or like so many times, is just, I don't know. I feel for him, you know. But Andrew Luck did go into Denver and outplay Manning, and Luck played a very, very, very good game. He had a couple interceptions, but one was like 3rd and 20. And he just went and launched the ball, you know, Joe Flacco style. That was an interception. One was pretty bad. I think the receiver maybe slipped or ran a bad route. I don't know. But they played a good game. The defense played a good game. You know, the only thing I worry about going against the Patriots is that friggin' Jonas Gray. If he's still on the roster, he's going to run for 600 against the Colts again. Because our front seven is bad. We have a good secondary, you know, with Davis and like Toller and Landry, and I don't know who the free safety is. I don't know. Or the other corner. We have a good secondary, and we can stop Brady that way, but the only thing I'm worried about is Gronkowski in the running game. That's the only thing I'm worried about with the Patriots. We can contain everything else. And also, they never seem to beat the Patriots on the road. They are going in on the road this game. I don't think they've beat like the Patriots like one time on the road in New England. But I can see if we can run the ball, because Boom Herron, how about Boom Herron? You know, I'd heard of him from Ohio State, you know, because I live in Big Ten territory. But I didn't even know he was playing in the NFL. I thought he was like one of those used car salesmen. I don't know. I didn't know what he was doing. And it turns out he is in the NFL. I don't know where he was, but the Colts found him, signed him, and he is a shitload a lot. He is so much better than Trent Richardson. And by the way, Trent Richardson, I feel for the guy because he wasn't even active for the game yesterday. So he went from 3rd round pick to active, or to being traded to the Colts to being inactive for a playoff game. And it was funny because he was inactive, and the player that replaced him on the active roster was a guy that was signed like 3 days ago. So that's how much I feel bad for Richardson. You know, he sucks. I'm gonna say it, but I feel bad for him because, you know, he has a body. He has like everything to be a good NFL running back except the vision. You know, he has no vision in the backfield, and that's important for a running back. So that is the NFL divisional round recap. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. By the way, I see the Colts and Packers both winning next weekend. So I hope you enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more. I'm going to be uploading more 2K, FIFA, whatever, because I got a capture card. But hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Check out, I joined late and dominated this game, but thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!